Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Average Guy Survival. I've been thinking a lot lately about water security. Been watching some videos from other YouTubers, doing some reading on what's going on around the world right now. Water security is kind of a big deal at the moment. I mean, it should always be a big deal anyway, because you never know what's going to happen. But if you look at the western half of the country, having record-setting droughts, lakes drying up. You look at where I'm living, and we're having flooding right now. It's insane. But both instances can be just as detrimental when you have drought. Obviously, that affects your overall supply of water, makes it scarce. With flooding, you can have mixing of your sewage and your drinking water, which can be just as bad because you have water but you can't drink it. So a lot of stuff that's going on in the world right now also I think is manufactured. He who controls the supply chain, the water, the food, controls the population. So I just wanted to talk to you guys this morning about a few options that you can do for water security. Number one, rainwater collection. Most places it's not technically legal to do it. They don't want you collecting your own water because they don't want you to be self-sufficient and secure. Do it anyway. I have a fence around my property. It's not a big property. It's actually pretty small, but it is fenced in. I have no trespassing signs. Unless somebody has really good reason and can get a warrant to enter my property, they're not allowed if I don't give them permission. So if I have something going on, water collection, for example, behind my house where you can't see it from the road, they have no reason to think it's there. They have no reason to investigate that. It's you just keep it secret. When the world goes to crap, and you've done your preps, and you're happy, fat, and healthy, if you go out in public, don't wear a smile. Let people think you're as miserable as they are. That way, they don't know to come to your place to steal from you. Anyway, the whole water collection thing. We're getting a couple of big IBC tanks, as those big square tanks with the cage around them. And that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be saving water, but that'll mostly be for feeding the animals and gardening. We tapped a well on our property behind the house. It was partly necessity. It was something I wanted to do anyway, but if you watch previous videos, you'll know that my well pump to the house, went kaput, sucked up a bunch of sand, and I had to drive a new well. So that we did, and put a hand pump on top and the regular electric well pump to the house on the side. So I've got two sources of water there. If we lose power, grid goes down, we still have access to our well through the hand pump. Water filtration is a really important thing. You have inexpensive, like the LifeStraw. I think we paid like 25, 26 bucks a piece for these. We got a couple for every member of the family. You're supposed to be able to get, I believe it was like 1,500 gallons of water or something like that through one of these straws. I mean, if you're sucking up mud, it's probably not going to last that long. But if you have puddles, streams, you can drink pretty much any water out of one of these straws, and it takes out all the microbes. It may not improve your flavor, but it will make it safe to drink. The other option is something that we purchased, I don't know, maybe 3 months ago, and we've been using it consistently. If I can pick it up here. This is the Big Berkey. This is one of the larger versions. There are a couple sizes bigger, but this version here, you can put up to 4 filters in it. Each filter is good for 3,000 gallons of water. So this, what I have right next to me now, is good for 12,000 gallons of water filtration. We haven't done close to that. At this point, I doubt we've even done, 200 gallons through it, because it's just drinking water. And it's going to last a long time. Plus, we have spare filters. They are a little pricey. I think it was $400 for the setup with the first 2 filters, and then 2 packs of filters, like 160 bucks. But you can get off-brand filters that fit the Berkey, that work just as well as the Berkey brand filters do, and I think we spent $50 on a 2-pack or something like that for some spares. And as far as I know, they're going to do the same job. They may not give you as much filtration as the brand name does, but I mean, anything helps, right? So anyway, if you don't have your own land where you can tap a well, collect water any way you can. Everywhere sells buckets. You can get buckets at sandwich shops. That's where I got most of mine. Went to a sandwich shop. They sell the buckets that the pickles come in. $3 a bucket. So I've got, I don't know, 18, 19 buckets in my backyard. We used a bunch of them for hauling water when we were without water for a bit in the house. So we used it for showering, toilet flushing, cooking, everything. And we just hauled it in buckets. So anyway, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the whole water security thing. It's really, really a big deal. And I can't emphasize enough how important it is that this be on the mind of people who can see what's going on in the world and know that, you know, we may not have a full economic crash or a whole grid down situation, but if you're looking at the news, you can see bad water all over the place. So it's just a good idea to have. Anyway, and back to the whole legality issue of some of the things. When it comes to survival, there's a saying that I heard several years ago. It was Les Stroud that said it. He said, "I would rather be judged by a group of 12 than carried by a group of 6." So basically, if you don't get the reference, I would rather be standing before a judge with a group of 12 of my peers judging my actions than be in a coffin being carried by 6 pallbearers because I didn't do what it took to survive and to keep my family alive in bad situations. So anyway, this has droned on for quite a while. Anyway, I've got to get to work. So anyway, if you have any questions or comments, please absolutely ask your question. Tell me what you think. I do my best to answer any comments or questions that I get. Thanks again to people who have subscribed at this point. You know, I was up to 114 subscribers this morning, so that's really awesome. I don't care if this channel ever gets 100,000 subscribers and starts paying me. For me, it's just more about getting information out there, things that I've been studying up on, learning and experimenting with, so that people can be prepared for what's coming down the pike. So anyway, please like, subscribe, come back for more. I'm going to keep on posting videos. I try to post at least once a week, but you know, full-time homesteading, full-time working, you know, sometimes it just don't have time. But I'm going to do my best to post videos as often as possible. So thanks again for watching. Come back next time. Thank you.